masih bersama saya. Kita lanjut ke chapter 10. Chapter ke-10 ini kita membahas tentang managing database.
Chapter 10. Kita akan membahas tentang managing database. Objective overview defines the term database and explain how a database interacts with data and information. Define the term data integrity and describe the quality of valuable information. Discuss the term culture file, record, and file. Describe file maintenance techniques and validation techniques. Differentiate between file processing approach and the database approach. Discuss the function common to most database management system. Describe cultures of relation, object-oriented, and multidimensional database. Explain how to access web database. Identify database design with length and discuss the responsibilities of database analysis and administrator. Database, data, and information database. Collection of data organized in a manner that allows access, retrieval, and use of that data. Data collection of unprocessed item, text, number, image, audio, and video. Information processed data. Document, audio, image, and video. Database, data, and information. Kita bisa lihat sendiri gambar di sini, ya. Data tentang how a school administration department might process now student data into information. Kita lihat dari sini, dari step pertama kita foto, dan terus step kedua kita masukkan ke kaset, ke CPU, dan terus bisa kita ke step ketiga kita print out, ya, bisa, ya, kita bisa lihat gambarnya sendiri. Next, database software often called database management system (DBMS) are used to create complete database as the motive and delete data, sort and retrieve data, create form and report from the data. Data integrity identifies the quality of the data, garbage in, garbage out, points out the accuracy of a computer's output dependent on the accuracy of the input. Perhaps information should have the following character: accurate, verifiable, timely, organizer, actionable, pushable, cost effective. The hierarchy of data. Data is organized in layer, files, record, file, character. Kita bisa lihat data gambarnya sendiri, ya, database file stored and disk itu. Ada student file, instructor file, schedule of class file, student schedule of file. Yes, seperti contoh gambar di sini. Character is 1 byte, number, letter, space, function, mark, or other symbol. A file is a combination of one or more relative character, file name, file size, and data type. Dan ini contoh gambarnya, ya. Kita bisa lihat sendiri contoh gambar data tipe. Common data type include text, numeric, auto number, currency, date, memo, yes or no, hyperlink, object, and attachment. Jadi, common data type include itu ada teksnya, ada number, ada data, memory, hyperlink, object, ya. Itu tipe include-nya. A record is a group of relation file. A primary key uniquely identify a record. A data file is a collection of relation records. Nah, ini contoh gambarnya juga. Maintaining data. File maintenance refers to the procedure that keep data around adding record, modifying record, deleting record. User now record to a file 1 the uptime now data. Kita bisa lihat sendiri lembar kerja baru data, ya. User modify a record to current include data all updates all data. When a record to no longer is needed, user deletes it from a file. Validation compares data with a set of roller of values to find out if the data is correct. Alphabet number like Ranger check, constancy, complacency, sick digital, other sick. File process versus database. File processing system, database approach. Jadi file processing versus database itu ada file record sistemnya, ada data approach-nya. File record system to its department has its own set of files used for many years, have data redundancy isolates in data. Dan sedangkan database operates program and user share data, reduce data redundancy, improve data integrity, share data, allow user access, reduce development time, can be more vulnerable. File processing exams. Dan ini contohnya, contoh prosesnya, proses schedule of class file, ya. Dia dari ini, ya, schedule of class file-nya itu ada semester kode, class section, date, time, location, current, dan lain-lain. Dan terus kita duplikat data ke instructor file. Di instructor file itu ada instructor ID, first name, last name, extension, office, web address. Dan terus di sini juga ada contoh database account, ya. Jadi ini yang atas tadi, yang atas itu file process account-nya, dan sedangkan di sini database account. Dan schedule of class file, dia ada semester, kode, class section, dan lain-lain. Dan di situ instruktur ID, ya, cuma ada instruktur ID. Beda dengan file process exam. Kalau file process exam itu ada instruktur ID, first name, last name, extension, office, web address. Dan sedangkan dari schedule of class file yang database exams, dia only instructor ID is duplicate, dia langsung ke hanya satu instruktur, yaitu instruktur ID adanya ya. Instruktur ID meliputi first name, last name, extension, office, web address. Jadi perbedaannya, kalau di schedule file processing exclams ya, file processingnya itu kalau dia langsung disebutkan instrukturnya, dan sedangkan kalau database itu dia hanya satu instruktur tapi dia bisa meliputi first name, last name, extend, office, web address. Database management system, popular database management system, kita bisa lihat sendiri. Ada database access, database D3, DB2, HBase, fast object, FileMaker, Gamefare, Informic, dan lain-lain. Next. Data dictionary contains data about X file in the database and X file in task file. Ini contoh gambarnya. The ADBMS provides several tools that allow users and programs to retrieve and maintain data in the database. Query language, query by exams, form, report generation. Query language consists of simple English-like statements that allow users to specify the data to display, print, or store. Query by exams, key bit providers QUI to assist user with retrieving data. How to use the simple query wizard. Nah, ini query wizard ya, kita bisa lihat ini gambarnya saja, langkah-langkahnya dari step pertama. Kita pilih the available file list dan kita pilih data administration, dan terus kita ke file select for query, kita ke email address, dan lanjut ke step kedua. Tampilannya seperti ini, dan kita klik pertama, kita klik next, dan terus yang tampilan kedua kita klik finish, dan terus slide ketiganya yaitu kita masukkan email kita ya, seperti contoh pada ini, select first name, last name, email address from students. Form is a window on the screen that provides areas for inserting or modifying data in a database. Dan ini kita bisa lihat sendiri cara mendapatkan database-nya. A report generation allows user to design a report on the screen. Retrieve data into the report design and then display or print the report. Nah, ini kita bisa lihat sendiri gambar. The BBMS providers means to ensure the and the authorized user which access data at permits items access privileges principally of less privilege. The BMS providers are verify of text request to restore the database to should be formed in case it is damaged or destroyed. Backup, log, recovery, utility, continuous backup. Ini contohnya ya, student ID, dia kita gambarnya, tampilan outputnya. Kita bisa masukkan ID kita, nama depan, nama belakang, dan terus alamat kita ya, kota, status, populernya, kode, data administrasinya, tanggal berapa, dan measure-nya ya, dan terus kita tidak lupa dengan yang namanya email. Relation object oriented and multi-dimensi database. Data model consists of standards that defines how the database organizer data. Jadi ini data modul for popular DBMS nih ya. A relation database stores data in tables that contains of rows and columns. Each row has a primary key, each column has a unique name. A relationship is a link within the data. Ini contohnya, tabel ini instruktur. Ini datanya ya, yang dibilang row. Dan ini juga yang tanda panah ini kita bisa dibilang kolomnya. Dan ini bisa dibilang relationnya karena kita bisa berhubungan. Tutorial query language is a query language that allows user to manage, update, and share data. Object-oriented database atau ODB store data in objects. Example of application approach for object-oriented database include yang meliputi multimedia database, group word database, computer aided design database, hypertext database. Ini contoh gambarnya ya. Kita bisa tunjukkan Google Maps ini. Yang pertama searching tag, kita bisa nyari teksnya apa yang mau kita ketik, kita cari ya tentang alamat apa yang kita tuju, dan kita searching, kita search map button cache Google Maps database to be searched, dan nanti kita tinggal lihat hasilnya dan match font. Multidimensional database can store data in more than two dimensions of data. Command stream now can consider data much faster relation database. Data warehouse is a hook database that stores and manages the data requests to analyze history and current transactions. Web database. Database on the web allow you to search for products or services, buy or sell stocks, search for a job, make airline reservation, register for college class, check semester grades. Ini contoh gambarnya ya, kita lihat dari YouTube. Ya. Dan ini video how a photo sharing sheet keeps its data. Dia menyaring sebuah data. Ya, ini alat penyaringan sebuah data. Database administration. Kita masuk ke database administration. It is components to have a careful database. Database that's quite nice. Dia meliputi determinant purpose of database, design the table of files, dan design the record and file for a type of file, determine the relationship among the table or files. Database analysis and administrator are responsible for managing and coordinating a database activity. Database analyst DA on database administration DBA. Database analysis DA discusses on purpose placement, defines data relationship, and identify user access privileges. Database administration DBA creates and maintains the data dictionary, manages security, monitors performance, and check backup and for procedure. And some learn how to use the data in the database effectively, interact with database, and feed new data for the database, maintain the database. Summary: how data and information are valuable access to an organization methods for maintain high quality data, access the quality of valuable information, advance of organization data in our database, various type of database, roles of the database analysis and administrator. Terima kasih.